Oh boy. Gushing over magical girls. This is a unique, provocative subversion of the traditional magical girl genre. It's based on the manga by, and please excuse any mispronunciation. I said it once and I said it again, and I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again. I'm not Japanese, so if I mispronounce any Japanese people, their actors or the names, I'm sorry. Akirio Ononaka. I'm so sorry again. It blends this Gushing Over Magical Girls blends high octane action with heavy ecchi comedy and BDSM themes. So let's break it all down, shall we? Okay, let's break down the whole series, as well as its potential sticking points. So the premise. The story follows Utina Hirigari, Hiri, oh my Jesus Christ, Hiri, Hiragi, a shy, my God, a shy introverted girl who lives for magical girls. When she is approached by a mascot to become one herself, she expects a life of justice. Instead, she is transformed into Magia Bazir, a sadistic villain of the organization Enormita. Enormita. Anyway, the core hook is Utina's internal conflict. She genuinely loves the heroic trio Tres Magia, but she discovers that her magical power is fueled by her hidden sadistic urges. Let's call it that. Let's go with that. She essentially gushes over her idols by putting them in compromising, embarrassing, and playful, torturous situations. So let's talk about the pros. The genre subversion. Unlike many dark magical girl shows that focus on trauma and death, like Madoko Magica, this series focuses on obsession and role play. It's a comedy at heart and that treats its villainy as a twisted form of fan appreciation. The production quality, I mean, it's produced by Asahi Production. The anime adaptation features surprisingly fluid animation and a vibrant color palette that matches the energy of the source material. The character dynamics, the relationship between Utina and her rival slash love interest Kiwi, adds a layer of genuine Yuri romance to the chaos. The heroes themselves, particularly the three Magia Azura, particularly the heroes themselves, particularly Magia Azura. I think that's the blue one. Azura, I'm pretty sure that's the blue one. Undergo interesting development as they deal with Bazir's unconventional tactics. And there's also the creative action. Bazir's ability to turn inanimate objects into monsters allows for highly imaginative and really just often hilarious battle scenarios. Now we go to the cons, the high ecchi content. The series is unapologetically explicit. It features BDSM themes, partial nudity, and suggestive situations. For many, this is the main draw, but for other, it may be too intense or uncomfortable. I myself don't really mind it. It's just something. It's just something I have to, it's something I have to, just roll with it. But yeah, I know it can, it can, bother people, some types of people who are watching the anime. And there's also the censorship variations. So depending on where you watch it, the level of censorship varies widely. Fans generally recommend this uncensored version to see the intended artistic vision. Sure you do. Um, sure you do. And then you got the niche appeal. So I saw the anime through High Dive, which I got through my Prime Video membership. So because of that, I got the original Japanese English subbed on uncensored version. There's not a censored version. There's only just one version of it for me. But yeah, the niche appeal, it sits in a specific intersection of comedy, action, and fetish adjacent content that won't appeal to a general audience. So overall, gushing over magical girls, this is a must watch for fans of ecchi comedy who are tired of standard genre tropes. It is surprisingly well written and treats its characters with more depth than the premise might suggest. However, if you are looking for a wholesome or traditional magical girl show, that is the exact opposite. This is the exact opposite. So if I had to, I don't really like to give grades. I don't really like giving grades or score. But if I had to, if you put a gun to my head or something and you had to make me choose, I would give this. I would give gushing over magical girls an 8 out of 10 for its specific niche. So yeah, so there is some exciting news. This Gushing Over Magical Girls, the anime, has been renewed for season 2, and season 2 is officially in production. There was a teaser trailer confirming that Utina and the rest of the characters will return. During There was an announcement that was made during some kind of Thanksgiving festival in October, and back in October 2024. And apparently, a specific, release date, premiere date has not yet been confirmed, but there's been a lot of industry insiders and fans that are speculating a release window in late 2026 this year, or maybe early 2027 next year, as the production is currently, underway. Is underway at the it's nothing is it hasn't changed production. It's still at the same production studios, Asahi Production. um but yeah, the manga resumed serialization in October 2025 after a long hiatus due to the author who due to the author's health issues. This is great news for the anime, as it ensures there is a fresh source material to adapt beyond the Lord Squad arc. But yeah, pretty much all of the returning staff and cast will return. However, the musical unit, Not Cherry, who performed the season 1 opening, announced they are suspending activities in late March 2026. So we will likely see a new artist for the season 2 theme songs. But yeah, season 2 is expected to pick up with the first 13 episodes left off, which is around the chapter 24 of the manga. So expect more Variesta's transformations and the introductions of other characters, if following the manga's progression, and even more high intensity, uncensored magical antiques shenanigans. All right. But yeah, like I said, you guys can like I said, I watched this through this anime through High Dive, which I have connected to, which is like an add-on subscription connected to my Amazon Prime Video membership. It's an add-on through High Dive, which is where I watched it. So yeah, so you guys can watch it there as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Gushing Over Magical Girls. Yeah, it's definitely, I wasn't expecting. It's a must watch. It's definitely a must watch, and it's hilarious and funny. Um, and I had a great time binge watching this. Like, I wasn't like bored or anything like that. Like with anything, like with fucking reincarnated with into a dragon hatchling or that Kyun blade or whatever. This is actually like really good. I don't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. I enjoyed myself. But thank you so much, everyone, for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because that will help me and my YouTube channel out a lot. Thank you so much, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.